High school athletics bring people together, teaching commitment, pride, and teamwork. Those same values drive Hazen Services every day.
Based right here in Muskingum Valley, Hazen Services specializes in utilities, excavation, demolition, directional drilling. No job is too big or too small, commercial or residential.
Hazen Services wishes the best to all area teams this winter.
Play hard and leave it all on the court.
From quick fixes to big projects, the Do It Centers of Zanesville have your back. Tools, hardware, home improvement supplies, and friendly local experts ready to help. Shop Maysville and Sunrise, your hometown Do It Centers of Zanesville.
Shout out to Sunrise TV. They make rent-to-own easy with TVs, furniture, appliances, and more. No credit checks, same-day delivery, and weekly or monthly payment options. Rent it today, enjoy it tonight.
The Pool House is home to your local experts in pools, spas, and outdoor living, helping you make the most of your backyard. Visit poolhouseplus.com to explore their products and services to dive into great summer fun all year long.
At Zane State College, we're proud to support our community and proud to cheer on tonight's athletes. Whether in the classroom or on the court, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at Zane State, good luck and go team!
Looking for the perfect high school gear? 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗍's got you covered with tees, hoodies, crews, hats, and more. Stop in and shop local at 1005 East Drive right here in Zanesville. Your school spirit starts at 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗍.
4th and Market is a community-driven hub for health and wellness featuring a membership gym, personal training, yoga, and more. Built on movement, mindset, and connection, this is where Zanesville gets stronger together. Learn more at 4thandmarket.com.
Girls' high school sports are about more than the scoreboard. They create opportunities to lead, compete, and grow. Play free, play fearless, enjoy the game you love, and never underestimate what you're capable of.
Looking for a sharp, classic look? 𝗦𝘁ci's Barbershop delivers clean fades, flat tops, and a variety of classic haircuts, plus relaxing hot towel straight razor shaves. Book your next appointment by calling 740-294-0022.
Your family's drinking water matters, and Hague Quality Water of Zanesville has solutions that make a difference, allowing you to enjoy cleaner, better tasting water. Visit HagueQualityWaterofZanesville.com to learn more.
Coconis Furniture is your destination for quality home furnishings and timeless style. From cozy living room sets to dining and bedroom pieces, they help you make your space feel like home. Visit CoconisFurniture.com to browse their selection.
Barker's Tree Service in Perry County is the team you can trust for safe professional tree removal, trimming, and lot clearing. Whether you need routine care or storm cleanup, their experienced crew has you covered.
Painters Plus proudly serves the Zanesville community with reliable interior and exterior painting. Their crew brings professionalism and detail to every job. For estimates, call them at 740-450-7973.
MVHC in Zanesville is dedicated to delivering compassionate, comprehensive health care for individuals of all ages. From primary care to behavioral health and wellness services, they're here to keep our community healthy. Care you can count on, close to home.
Keep your home comfortable year-round with Abel's Heating and Cooling, a trusted local provider of expert HVAC service, installation, and repairs. Call Abel's Heating and Cooling at 740-453-6015 for dependable comfort you can count on.
Lowe's Bargain Barn is your local source for quality furniture, appliances, and more at unbeatable prices. Check out our selection online at lowesbargainbarn.com. We're not like other stores.
The Orthopedic Associates of Zanesville are your specialists in sports injuries and athletic care. From sprains and fractures to joint pain and injury recovery, their expert team helps athletes get back to performing at their best.
Atkins Remodeling and Construction is your go-to for home renovations, additions, and quality craftsmanship. Whether you're updating a space or building from the ground up, their team delivers dependable results. Call 740-764-3170 to get a quote.
And welcome inside the doghouse tonight for Muskingum Valley League girls basketball action. It's Tri-Valley hosting the Morgan Raiders. Aaron Spragg alongside Shaun Spencer tonight for this MVL matchup. Shaun, this is a game that's been canceled twice, postponed due to weather, and finally we get to play here tonight, and that's probably a good thing because some snow moving in tomorrow as well. But glad to be here tonight. And back at it with these two teams. An interesting scenario, Morgan defeated the Dogs in Morgan earlier this season by 1 point. So Tri-Valley with just 3 league losses, and this Morgan team's one of them.
Yeah, back on December 13th. Morgan is a difficult place to travel to and play. Kudos to Morgan for that. But, that's on Tri-Valley's mind tonight. Morgan made the long trek here to Dresden. I think it's going to be, if Morgan takes care of the basketball, it's going to be another great game.
Yeah, they have played Tri-Valley tough the last couple of years. They have some exceptional talent, I think, the Morgan Raiders. Some of their leading scorers, Miley Williams at 12.9 points per game, Micah Augenstein at 8.9 points per game, and Gianna Myers, she's been in and out of the lineup here recently, but back in the lineup full-time, it appears, averaging 8.7 points per game. But they got some girls that could definitely help knock off this Tri-Valley team, but Tri-Valley has gotten healthy as the season have went on. They battled some injuries, but are playing pretty well right now. Took down a talented Philo team on Saturday, 46-36, a Philo team that was right in the mix for the Big School title. Tri-Valley went to the power plant and took care of business, got that win by 10, and looking to do the same tonight. Shaun, we were just talking before we went on air, just looking at team statistics, and the one thing that looks like it plagues both teams is just shooting percentage. Neither team shooting real well from the floor. Where that is an advantage for Tri-Valley is they have someone inside named Emma Smith, a tall sophomore that can really put it in. I think they rely on her a lot when that outside shooting isn't going, and when they're only shooting 17% from beyond 3, you got to get some inside buckets.
Yeah, exactly. And, it's kind of funny. Morgan and Tri-Valley both shooting 17% behind the three-point line. But, Emma Smith down there, she's a workhorse. It's going to be interesting how Morgan's going to approach this tonight. Are they going to try to get out and run? Are they going to slow the pace? But it's nice. It's nice as a coach when you've got a girl down inside you can go to, get yourself on a run.
Yeah, and she's a great finisher inside, plays with a lot of passion and energy. Shaun brings the basketball coaching side of this, so he's going to be able to break down some stuff that someone dumb like me isn't going to see. So we're going to be able to see what these two teams are trying to accomplish. Like Shaun said, are they going to try to run? Are they not? I'm not sure how much Tri-Valley's going to try to run. We'll see. I mean, I think both teams would like to get some run-outs, some easy buckets off turnovers.
Yeah, and this last time they played back in December, it was a 36-35 game. I imagine Coach Kaufman, Tri-Valley, they're probably a little ticked off.
Oh, yeah.
You
only have 3 league losses. You're 1 game back in the standings of Sheridan, who they play Saturday back here at the Doghouse.
Yeah.
So you can't slip up here. You got to take care of business. You got to knock off the Raiders to give yourself a chance for a league title. Kurt Kaufman's won 4 league titles in his 11 years here at Tri-Valley, trying to get a share of at least 5. We know what Coach J.D. Walters has done at Sheridan. I think he's won about $1 million in a row now.
Right.
And Tri-Valley trying to put themselves back in position. But in order to do that, you got to get past the Raiders tonight. And I know Coach Kaufman well enough that he has not taken anyone lightly. So they were out here doing a walkthrough. We got here at 4:30 to set up. They were doing walkthroughs.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not taking anything for granted. They're trying to make sure they get this win.
And I think Coach Kaufman's going to come out of the gates really aggressive tonight. Some might say the first to 40 wins, but I think Tri-Valley's going to try to put their metal to the pedal and kind of try to run them out of the gym tonight.
We're excited for this Hazen Services Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do It Centers of Zanesville. Thanks so much to all of our sponsors all season long. It's been a great winter. We do have a few live streams left to bring you this season, and really excited about this one tonight with the Morgan Raiders traveling up the river to face the Tri-Valley Scotties here in Dresden for this nice MVL matchup. We will take a break, hear from some of those sponsors. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups in the opening tip from Dresden. You're watching Hazen Services Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do It Centers of Zanesville, right here on Storied Rivals.
High school athletics bring people together, teaching commitment, pride, and teamwork. Those same values drive Hazen Services every day.
Based right here in Muskingum Valley, Hazen Services specializes in utilities, excavation, demolition, directional drilling. No job is too big or too small, commercial or residential.
Hazen Services wishes the best to all area teams this winter.
Play hard and leave it all on the court.
From quick fixes to big projects, the Do-It Centers of Zanesville have your back. Tools, hardware, home improvement supplies, and friendly local experts ready to help. Shop Maysville and Sunrise, your hometown Do-It Centers of Zanesville.
Keep your home comfortable year-round with 𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗃 Heating and Cooling, a trusted local provider of expert HVAC service, installation, and repairs. Call 𝗟𝗡𝗙 Heating and Cooling at 740-453-6015 for dependable comfort you can count on.
Lowe's Bargain Barn is your local source for quality furniture, appliances, and more at unbeatable prices. Check out our selection online at 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗋𝗡. We're not like other stores.
The Orthopedic Associates of Zanesville are your specialists in sports injuries and athletic care. From sprains and fractures to joint pain and injury recovery, their expert team helps athletes get back to performing at their best.
Atkins Remodeling and Construction is your go-to for home renovations, additions, and quality craftsmanship. Whether you're updating a space or building from the ground up, their team delivers dependable results. Call 740-764-3170 to get a quote.
From quick fixes to big projects, the Do-It Centers of Zanesville have your back. Tools, hardware, home improvement supplies, and friendly local experts ready to help. Shop Maysville and Sunrise, your hometown Do-It Centers of Zanesville.
And we are back at the Doghouse for MVL basketball. Hazen Services, Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do-It Centers of Zanesville. Decent crowd on hand tonight for a Monday night, seeing these two teams do battle. Remember, Morgan defeated Tri-Valley early in the season, 36-35. I was talking to Coach Coppin about that before the game. I said, Coach, what happened that night? He says, look, we were up 6 with 1:30 to go.
Wow.
And made some bad time in the score plays and let it slip away from us. So, and you see that a lot in basketball. I mean, I think as adults we understand, there's no shot clock. You're up 5-6. Let's spread the floor and win this thing with free throws. And a lot of times these high school kids want to jack shots, and sometimes it costs you in the end.
Yeah, and you know what? High school kids, even at the college level, but especially high school kids, things can change in a second. It's hard to keep them engaged all the time. They're going to make mistakes. And like Coach Kaufman, I'm sure if they learn from those mistakes here throughout the season, that's okay. But both teams have won their last 2 games, closed out January with 2 wins. So one of these teams tonight's going to go on a winning streak and get that 3rd in a row.
Starting lineup for the Morgan Raiders tonight: Madeline Shad, a sophomore. Number 3, Maya Davis, a senior. Number 4, Micah Augustine, a senior. Number 10, Miley Williams, a senior. And number 14, Gianna Myers, a senior. For your Tri-Valley Scotties tonight, the home team, they will start number 3, Maddie Garber, a senior. Number 12, Reese LaMonica, a sophomore. Her twin sister, number 13, Reagan LaMonica, a sophomore. Emma Smith in the post, a sophomore. And also Ellen Knowlton, a senior, wearing number 23. They are coached by Kurt Kaufman. Morgan coached by Aaron Adams in his 2nd season with the Raiders. Aaron Adams, Crooksville grad, was a baseball standout for the Ceramics. And now giving it a try as the coach of the Lady Raiders coming in. Morgan enters the game at 9-8 overall, 7-5 in the MVL. And Tri-Valley 11-6 overall, 8-3 in the Muskingum Valley League.
Good luck to both teams.
Tri-Valley wearing the home whites, trimmed in black and gold, and the Morgan Raiders in their road navy, trimmed in red with white numerals. Of course, Shaun, we were at the Maysville Lutheran East boys basketball game last night. That was maybe one of the best games I've ever seen. So coming off that to see if we can get another good one here in Dresden. But that was a fun one last night, and excited to be here this afternoon, or tonight, for this girls basketball matchup as the regular season is winding down. Jumping in center circle and winning the tip for the Tri-Valley Scotties. Working inside, Knowlton for three on the wing, and she gets it. We talked about Tri-Valley statistically not being a great three-point shooting team, and Ella Knowlton buries the first shot of the game. It's a 3-0 lead for the Dogs.
Here's our answer. Morgan kind of sniffing out here.
A steal by Maddie Garber, going the other way. Knowlton on the wing. She's a senior, Garber's a senior. Emma Smith, the sophomore, up top now. That's Reagan LaMonica, back to Knowlton. Knowlton to Garber in the corner, guarded by Myers. Reagan LaMonica crossed her up, gets in the paint, kicks out the top. Emma Smith, spin move. Jump shot partially blocked by Madeline Shad, but they get her on a foul call.
Yeah, good start here for Tri-Valley. Hit that first shot behind the arc, and then they get to the foul line here.
Emma Smith at the stripe. Free throw percentage on the year for Emma, 57%. She makes the first one. One more to go. And she misses that one. Rebound to Shad, and Myers will bring it up. And over to Miley Williams, the team's leading scorer. Right-handed layup, missed it. Board grabbed by Emma Smith. She had a great look at it, just couldn't finish. Maddie Garber running the point. 4-year player for Kurt Kaufman's Lady Dawgs. Picks it up, hands it off to Knowlton. Now to Emma Smith playing away from the basket, getting in. Double team as she traveled. Took a little extra hop as she tried to put the brakes on. That's going to be a turnover back to the Raiders.
You know, about a minute and a half in, Coach Adams trying to settle the girls down and have a successful trip here.
That's the thing, it's a long game. You know, you want to pace things out, you fill each other out, the teams kind of get a feel for the game, then you go to work. Shad in the corner, trying to drive on Reagan LaMonica, cuts her off baseline, then up, and Williams misses the left-handed layup. Rebound to the Dogs again. Raiders yet to convert offensively. Reagan LaMonica stripped at the top by Shad. It's a 2-on-2. Dumps it over to Myers, and Myers can't finish the bunny. Rebound to Garber. Garber fires up ahead, deep to LaMonica. Reagan stops and is fouled, it appears. Looks like she's fouled by Miley Williams. No, she's not. She's fouled by number 4. That's Micah Augustine. Coming into the game, the freshman, Claire Murray, replacing Reese LaMonica. Murray, just a freshman. She had been wearing a knee brace. She got banged up a few games ago, but looks like no brace tonight. She is a sharp shooter. She's drifted beyond the arc. LaMonica up top to Garber. 5:45 left in the first. Garber goes up, miss. Rebound to Shad. She outlets to Micah Davis. Maya Davis, excuse me. Davis thought about three. Step back three. Misses. Rebound to Williams. Good look at a layup as she finishes. Williams with the finish.
Yeah, sometimes that's all you need is that first bucket. Get you going.
Ella Knowlton wide open from the corner. Can she hit two?
There we
she
go.
Does. She's 2 for 2. That's Ella Knowlton.
It's a big three right there. Gianna Myers.
That's a 2-point Tri-Valley lead. Garber getting pressure from Myers. Up top to Reagan LaMonica. Drills with the left hand. Tries to dump it off to Emma Smith, but cut off by Shad and knocks it out of bounds.
Substitution for Tri-Valley.
Emma Smith will come out. And Susel comes in for the Scotties. She's a junior.
Yeah, Tri-Valley 2 for 2 behind the three-point arc. Morgan 1 for 2. We'll see if that pace continues.
Inbound to Susel, and wide open lay-in from the left side for Susel. Right off the bench for 2 points. Back to a 4-point Scotty advantage. Myers at the top, fake the three, gets it over to Shad for 3, off back rim. Knowlton grabs it out top. Claire Murray, wide open three. Nope, too deep. Rebound to Davis. She outlets to Miley Williams to bring it up the floor. Augustine on the left, swing pass at the right side. Davis, guarded by Murray, gets around her to the right side, loses her dribble, loses the ball. Ball on the floor, she gets it back, and they're going to get her on a travel. That's always a call that's a little tough. I don't always agree or disagree with it. Because I've always heard the argument, Shaun, like you got to establish a pivot foot. If you're on the ground, you don't have a pivot foot. What's the thought on that?
So pretty much once they roll, so a lot of times, especially in girls ball, you'll see them down on their butt, and I think some officials do have a quick whistle.
Yeah.
But right there, she definitely, each cheek rolled.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. And a lot of times if you end up on your behind, you can kind of sit there and try to pass it away. Claire Murray drives left hand, shot too hard. She hit the deck, no call. 3:30 left in the first. Myers up ahead to Williams. Tries to attack the basket, and she is hit, and she will go to the line to shoot two.
That's a good take there. And Tri-Valley's has some good help defense. That time just a little late sliding over to help.
I mean, I definitely like the aggression of getting to the basket. Usually when you get to the basket, if a team's not disciplined, you're going to get fouled. You're going to get fouled, get to the line. If you can shoot from the stripe, you got a good chance to get your team on the board here. And Williams, that one does not go. She's a 52% free throw shooter on the season. She does lead the team in scoring at almost 13 points per game. 6.9 rebounds, 2.1 assists. She shoots 56% from the field. She definitely makes them go. And that one rolls off. Another board for Maddie Garber. Way ahead to Knowlton. Knowlton out to Susel, top of the key. Garber three. Way short. Rebound grabbed by Jade Rose, who's into the game for Morgan. Looking to attack. Taken away by Maddie Garber. And it's going to go in favor of the Dogs, knocked out of bounds. Garber's been all over the floor for the Dogs. Garber's dad, Chris, been a longtime assistant coach here at Tri-Valley. Stepped aside from that role this year to take more of an admin role here at the school. But he was a standout at Muskingum College at the time and also helped take the Rosecrans boys basketball team to a state runner-up finish in 1997. He was a post player. He was about 6'6". Maddie didn't quite get that height. Reese LaMonica drives the baseline. Out top to Smith. Garber, Knowlton. 2:30 left in the first. Smith trying to drive back out to Knowlton. Shot fake, drives in, stops. Reese LaMonica right side of the lane, top of the key Knowlton, back to Garber. Driving right through the heart of the lane as she finishes. Maddie Garber with two, her first two of the game.
Yeah, Maddie didn't get her dad's height, but she's a lot faster than he ever was.
Yeah, you're right, definitely. As a post player, Dad Garber was not the quickest. Maddie definitely has him there on the speed on the court. Myers will drive. Wow. No foul called. She hit the deck hard. Miley Williams grabs the board and puts it in. So little bell out there for Williams. Myers definitely, I mean, while she was out of control going in, there's no doubt she drew some contact. Sometimes when you go in out of control, you don't always get that call.
Yeah, and as a past girls coach, I kind of like the no call when they're out of control.
Yeah. Left-handed runner missed by LaMonica, but a rebound, now a foul on Shad for the Raiders.
Tri-Valley at the foul line with two shots. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗍.
Susel picks up the foul. That is her. Did we give it to Susel? Yeah, that's her second.
Claire Murray.
No, Susel is at the free throw line. Shad got the foul. That's the second foul for the sophomore, Shad. Susel back at the line. She has two. She scored right when she came in. Make that three for the game for the junior. Gianna Myers penetrates, kicks it out to Rose. Davis inside to Myers. Nice ball movement with the finish. What a sequence. Augustine finishes at the brim and one. Now that was some good ball movement.
Yeah, and Gianna Myers, wearing 14 for Morgan. Very good at driving and always making that last final dish.
And she was a soccer standout, too, for the Raiders soccer team. She's really had a great career here in McConnellsville. Free throw is good for Augustine. And it's a 2-point ball game here. 1:20 to play in the first. Maddie Garber will walk it up. Again, attacking the paint. Stripped. And gets it back. Nice pass to find a cutting 𝗟𝗩𝗪𝗃 for the bucket. Talk about keeping the play alive. Maddie Garber didn't give up, and 𝗟𝗩𝗪𝗃 found the right spot to be in for that lay-in. Timeout for the Raiders. We will take a break here on Storied Rivals Live, and we will be back in 30.
High school athletics bring people together, teaching commitment, pride, and teamwork. Those same values drive Hazen Services every day.
Based right here in Muskingum Valley, Hazen Services specializes in utilities, excavation, demolition, directional drilling. No job is too big or too small, commercial or residential.
Hazen Services wishes the best to all area teams this winter.
Play hard and leave it all on the court.
We are in the first quarter. Timeout Morgan as the Scotties lead 14-10, 1:01 to play in the first quarter. But definitely Morgan staying right in this and playing better as the quarter goes on.
Yeah, and Coach Kaufman's probably offensively saying, hey, let's feed 𝗟𝗏 a little bit here. Let's get her the ball.
Yeah, that's one thing Tri-Valley hasn't done. But, Shaun, has Morgan even taken a jump shot? I mean, they are pounding it inside trying to get something to go. There we go. There's one for Gianna Myers. Buries a triple. It's a 1-point game. She heard it. She heard us talking about it. She wanted to shoot one out of there. 1-point game. Reagan 𝗟𝗪𝗃 kicks out to Claire Murray. Dribbles with the left hand. Out to Garber. Goes baseline. Cut off by Myers. 𝗟𝗏 still playing out top. Garber thought about. Now takes a 15-footer. Buries it. That's a point guard layup right there for Maddie Garber. Extend the lead back to 3. Morgan quick though. Myers dumps it off. Missing the shot is Shad. Rebound to 𝗟𝗏. Garber up ahead. But Reagan 𝗟𝗪𝗃 can't grab it out of bounds. Turnover for the Dogs.
Yeah, that's their 4th turnover here in the first quarter, and Morgan also has 4.
This is the Hazen Services Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do-It Centers of Zanesville. Inbound, nearly taken away, but the buzzer expires, and that's the end of the first quarter. And at the end of one, Tri-Valley leads the Morgan Raiders 16-13. We will be back after this.
4th and Market is a community-driven hub for health and wellness, featuring a membership gym, personal training, yoga, and more. Built on movement, mindset, and connection, this is where Zanesville gets stronger together. Learn more at 4thandmarket.com.
Girls' high school sports are about more than the scoreboard. They create opportunities to lead, compete, and grow. Play free, play fearless, enjoy the game you love, and never underestimate what you're capable of.
Looking for a sharp, classic look? 𝗦𝘁ci𝗿𝗋𝗃 Barbershop delivers clean fades, flat tops, and a variety of classic haircuts, plus relaxing hot towel straight razor shaves. Book your next appointment by calling 740-294-0022.
Your family's drinking water matters, and 𝗥𝗏𝗃 Quality Water of Zanesville has solutions that make a difference, allowing you to enjoy cleaner, better tasting water. Visit 𝗥𝗏𝗃QualityWaterofZanesville.com to learn more.
Thanks for joining us live tonight here on Monday. We really appreciate you watching and appreciate the support. It's a good one here so far in the first quarter, 16-13. Special shout out to our sponsor. We just saw there, 𝗦𝘁ci𝗿𝗋𝗃's Barbershop in Frazeysburg. 𝗦𝘁ci𝗿𝗋𝗃's Barbershop. Smitty is Eric Smith, 𝗟𝗏 Smith's dad. So if you need a fresh cut, hit him up in Frazeysburg. Here are the freshest cuts around.
Yeah, they're in the first quarter. Morgan shot 43% and 40% behind the arc.
And Miley Williams gets one to roll in. It's a 1-point game. Tell you what, Morgan is not going to take it easy on the Scotties tonight. This is going to come down to the fourth quarter, it appears. Morgan playing pretty solid right now. Reese LaMonica drives in, over to Reagan, her sister. She lost it, but got it back. Now out to Maddie Garber. Guarded by Gianna Myers. Tries to take it away. Nice help side defense by Augustine. LaMonica drives. She got a nice clear look at it and finished. Shad just kind of let her go. Good job. Didn't want to pick up a foul. And LaMonica finished. Myers out to Shad. Nice take. Strip going up by Reagan LaMonica.
Yeah, in Tri-Valley there in the first quarter, they shot 50% behind the arc and 67% from.
Well, we're way above average for both teams.
Absolutely. I'm hoping as a fan the pace continues.
Yeah. Myers from the corner. Rifles one. No good. Reese LaMonica can't grab the board, but looked like she was pushed from behind by Davis. And she was. Davis will pick up the foul. It will go to the Dogs, up by 3. You know, it's a big week for Tri-Valley. You know, they got Meadowbrook next. Then they're home against Sheridan on Saturday in what could be a de facto MVL championship game here in the Big School division.
Yeah, Tri-Valley needs to win out, and Sheridan's looking for their 11th straight MVL title, I do believe.
Emma Smith, they finally feed her inside as she is fouled. Speaking of Sheridan, I saw Coach J.D. Walters and his trusty assistant Troy Wolf in the stands. Taking a look at the Dogs again.
Yeah, we got Sheridan here. We've got the Zanesville girls coaching staff probably looking ahead to the D3 East District tournament with Tri-Valley.
Yep, that is coming up. Is that draw this weekend?
I believe it is Sunday.
Emma Smith at the free throw line and misses the first. Just above a 50% free throw shooter for the sophomore. Also, an outstanding volleyball player. I'm not sure what she's better at. She's darn good at volleyball, I'll tell you that. Of course, she's having a great career as a young Scotty, but on the volleyball court, she is a force in the middle. And she makes the second free throw. Myers will bring it up the floor for Morgan, trailing by 4, 6:30 to go in the first half. Williams at the free throw line, back out to Myers. And she's hammered by Maddie Garber. Very quick drive and did a great job of drawing that contact and getting a shot off.
Yeah, quick drive, drew a little bit of contact. Coach Kaufman was begging for a little bit of a flop there, it appeared. But she hit the deck pretty hard.
She hit the deck hard. She bounced right off.
Yep.
But got to give Coach Kaufman credit, fighting for his girls.
Well, that's what good offensive players do. They penetrate, they drive, and beat that defender to the spot.
Yeah, absolutely. That quick first step for Myers is tough, and then you put the defender in a bad spot. 3-point game. Tri-Valley maintaining that lead, but Morgan is going back and forth with them. Reagan LaMonica dumps into Smith. She's double, triple teamed, then finds Claire Murray wide open top of the key. Knowlton 3. No, can't get her third one. Loose ball out of bounds. It will go the way of the Raiders.
Yeah, it's good ball movement there. I tell you what, Morgan scores this possession. They've got a little bit of momentum here.
Right. I mean, you want to get a stop and then a score. They've done a good job of scoring, but they can't get the stop and then the score.
Right.
So we'll see if they get one here. Miley Williams drives right. Garber comes in, knocks it away, but picked up by Myers. Now back out the top to Rose. Guarded by the freshman Claire Murray. Murray cuts her off. Lost it, but back to Myers. Myers crosses up Maddie Garber, tries to drive, and that was a tough one to go off glass.
That was a nice finish.
Nice finish. She tried to draw contact, and a good job of not calling the contact, but I can't believe she finished that shot. Gianna Myers with 9 points this first half. Reagan LaMonica hits the deck and finishes. A little body contact, but got the bucket for the sophomore. 3-point lead for Tri-Valley, 5:14 to go in the first half. Miley Williams again inside. She gets hit by Reagan LaMonica. She will go to the stripe. I think this is great, Shaun. I mean, for two teams that statistically do not shoot well from the floor, it's like they realize that and they're attacking the basket.
Yeah.
And they're either finishing tough shots or they're getting hit.
You know, Tri-Valley's already 2 for 3 from the field this quarter. I mean, Morgan's 3 for 4. I mean, so at this point, I hope they
high percentage shots.
Yeah, keep the pace going.
Miley Williams misses the first, makes the second. She has 7 points in the game, second leading scorer for the Raiders. And it's a 2-point game again. Reagan LaMonica at the top, finds Knowlton to Garber. Garber drives hard to finish, and she is fouled by Augustine. I mean, she drove hard. I think she was definitely anticipating contact when she was going on that aggressive.
With 2 shots, Maddie Garber.
Yeah, with as well as each team is shooting right now, this could be the type of game that comes down to who shoots the free throws better.
Maddie Garber makes the first 67% for the season, averaging 9.2 points per game. You talk about free throw shooting. You know, last night we talked about that Maysville Lutheran East game that we were filming where Maysville pulled it out. I mean, Jordan Watson, 16 for 16 at the free throw line. I mean, they shot 25 of 27 from the line. That's how you win games, free throw line.
Yeah.
Garber misses the second. Williams grabs the rebound. Myers eyes a three, little Curry-esque, but misses. That was a little quick shot, little run back, but couldn't get it to go. You know, Gianna's dad, Gary Myers, 1995 state champion Blue Devils. So there's a little bloodline there on the court for the Myers family, part of that 95 Blue Devil basketball team that won a Division I state title. Dogs lose it, but it'll stay with Tri-Valley. Tri-Valley league champs last year, also in 2022, 2020, and 2017, all under Coach Kurt Kaufman. Kaufman, 11 seasons with the Dogs. He did 10 seasons before that with the Mount Vernon Boys. Inside shot missed by Smith, rebound to the Raiders. 4:15 to go in the first half. Williams finds a way through the paint, creates a shot, missed it, rebound to Myers, missed it, rebound to Rose, blocked by Smith. And then it'll go back to the Scotties.
Hey, I like it. I like the fact Morgan's being so aggressive. They're taking it to the rim.
They really are. I mean, I'm never going to fault that. 3-point lead for the Dogs. Reese LaMonica at the top, Reagan LaMonica. Now Claire Murray. Thought about it, brings it out to Maddie Garber. I mean, anytime you have a 4-year player like Garber, that's an advantage. All those minutes played. Reese LaMonica for 3, leaves it short. Uncontested rebound to Miley Williams. Jonna Myers up to Rose, left wing. Susel coming to the table to check in shortly for the Dogs. Now Williams out to Myers. She shoots it again. Does not get rim that time. It'll be out of bounds, but they'll call foul underneath. Looks like on Emma Smith on a push. That is her first. Emma Smith will come out with her first foul. Susel comes in. Davis to Williams. Now Rose, guarded by Claire Murray. Gotta love the man-to-man here. Miley Williams spins around. Reagan LaMonica. No call. She wanted the call, didn't get one. Missed off the side of the backboard. Rebound to Tri-Valley. Reese LaMonica drives baseline, tries a floater, but partially blocked, and rebound grabbed by Shad.
I like it. Letting them play.
They really are. Inside to Williams, out to Davis. Myers thought about 3, why not? Throws one up, misses that one as well. Rebound to Rose though, crashing the glass. Ball loose on the floor, Garber comes up with it. Slow to get up is Williams, but she's back up and going. 4-on-5, advantage Tri-Valley, but Murray misses the 3, and now Morgan will run. Aaron Spragg, Shaun Spencer with you tonight. Our guy Will Ford is in not so sunny Florida today.
Cold down there.
Cold, but he will be back this week. Of all times to go to Florida, Will. Reese LaMonica and Sousa will come out. Knowlton comes back in, and Emma Smith comes back in for Tri-Valley. Claire Murray into Reagan LaMonica. Murray brings it up. Ella Knowlton to Maddie Garber. Step back three. Banks it.
Banked it.
The banks are open. Late night here in Dresden. She has 8. 25-19. We will take a break. We'll be right back on the Hazen Services Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Zanesville Do It Centers.
Keep your home comfortable year-round with 𝗟𝗡𝗃𝗃𝗍𝗀 Heating and Cooling, a trusted local provider of expert HVAC service, installation, and repairs. Call 𝗟𝗡𝗃𝗍𝗀 Heating and Cooling at 740-453-6015 for dependable comfort you can count on.
Lowe's Bargain Barn is your local source for quality furniture, appliances, and more at unbeatable prices. Check out our selection online at 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏𝗏. We're not like other stores.
The Orthopedic Associates of Zanesville are your specialists in sports injuries and athletic care. From sprains and fractures to joint pain and injury recovery, their expert team helps athletes get back to performing at their best.
Atkins Remodeling and Construction is your go-to for home renovations, additions, and quality craftsmanship. Whether you're updating a space or building from the ground up, their team delivers dependable results. Call 740-764-3170 to get a quote.
We are back in Dresden. Thanks for watching on a Monday night. Got a great game so far on the Hazen Services Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Zanesville Do It Centers. Morgan playing really well tonight, and Tri-Valley obviously a little better, up by 6, but it's been a good matchup so far.
Yeah, it's getting physical, getting a little lethargic. Shooting percentages are starting to drop a good bit.
Coach Kaufman wanted a moving screen, but Rose misses the jumper. Rebound to Myers, and then they call a jump foul as she got tied up. And this is the largest lead of the game right here at 6 for Tri-Valley, and that's after that Maddie Garber bank 3, causing Coach Aaron Adams to call a timeout for Morgan.
Yeah, and that was a good timeout by Coach Adams. He knows, if he can get into the halftime down less than 2 possessions, they're in a good seat coming out in the third.
Inside, Emma Smith, block, gets her own board, goes up, fouled and one for the sophomore, extending that lead. She's up to 4 points on the night.
Basket counts by Emma Smith. She's at the line with 1 shot. Back in the game for Morgan.
Emma's brother Carter plays at West Muskingum. Great multi-sport athlete. I believe football is his first love, but he's darn good at basketball too. But getting looked at to maybe play at the next level on their gridiron. A heck of an athlete. Missed shot, grabbed by Augustine.
Morgan's missed a lot of shots right around the basket. If they can fix that in the second half, they're going to be in a good position.
Rose looking to inbound, forces it, knocked away, then picked up by the Dogs. Maddie Garber with it. Shaun, I know as a basketball coach, your philosophy was get as many shots up as possible. I think Morgan's doing that tonight. They're getting a lot of shots up.
They're getting shots up. It's a good game plan. Yeah. See, this is what, first quarter, this is what Coach Kaufman wanted. Ball in Emma Smith's hands down on the block.
Yeah, it took a little bit, but now Emma Smith is starting to take over. Back-to-back and ones for Smith. She's up to 6. If she can just make some of these free throws, they'd be really in business. They've extended this lead out of nowhere to 10. See our guy Aaron down there shooting the highlights for Unreal Highlights to post the edit of the game later this week. Shout out Aaron. Miley Williams aggressive to the hoop, misses. Smith was on the defense. And this is not what Coach Adams wanted to have happen going into halftime. You got to get a stop here, maybe a bucket. If you're Tri-Valley, you play for one or you keep playing. I know you're not one that wants to hold the ball as a coach, but 30 seconds up 10.
So
30 seconds too long to hold it?
With the point we're at in the season, up 10, I probably would hold for a shot, but I also am a believer that with my teams, I like to get at least 3 shots up every 60 seconds that ticked off the clock.
Right. When you're up 10, I wouldn't want to give Morgan any momentum here, but Claire Murray goes to the basket, blocked by Williams. 20 seconds, they were quick to shoot. Now Morgan has a chance to stop the bleeding. 3-pointer Augustine, no. Rebound Smith.
A good
Outlet
rebound.
Quick to Reagan LaMonica. She looks up at the clock, 10 seconds to finish. She's fouled by Augustine. Big rebound by Emma Smith, and then good court vision. And that's what, that goes to playing with each other. To be able to know where your teammate's going to be, up the floor, we're running, and we're able to get another look at it in a free throw. 8.8 to go in the first half. Can they extend it? It's now 11-point lead. Reagan 𝗏𝗏𝗃 with the free throw. Reagan and her twin sister Reese also stand out for the Scotties volleyball team, which is coached by their mother, Danny. And of course, their older brother, senior, Ryan, a multi-sport standout for the Scotties. Currently had a couple dunks Saturday night as the Scotty boys lost to league-leading John Glenn Saturday night. That game Saturday night, Shaun, Tri-Valley was within 3 points with 50 seconds left and ended up losing the way they did. That's how quick John Glenn can flip the script the way they play. But the Tri-Valley boys are playing better. Ryan, a big piece of that, Ryan 𝗏𝗏𝗃. Inbound here is 7 seconds, knocked away, but they'll say it went off of Smith.
Wow.
And it'll go back to the Raiders with a chance to stop the bleeding here. The Dogs have been on a heck of a run to kind of put the Raiders behind the 8 ball in the locker room at halftime. Shot is blocked by Reagan 𝗏𝗏𝗃, blocks the shot of Rose, and we are going to go into the break with Tri-Valley leading by 11. Shaun, from your assessment, what changed those last few minutes that allowed Tri-Valley to extend this lead and really put Morgan in a tight situation at the break?
Well, both teams took care of the basketball, but the difference maker in that quarter was you got the ball to Emma Smith on the block.
Yeah.
I mean, she had 2 and 1s. She's struggling a little bit from the free throw line so far tonight, but that first quarter, Tri-Valley, a lot of movement, a lot of penetration, a lot of shots at the rim. And that was part of the offense. And here in the second quarter, once Emma touched the ball, they started to stretch that lead a little bit there. I think on the other end of that, Coach Adams, there that last 4 minutes of the second quarter, Morgan was kind of forcing some threes up. So he'll get them settled down here in the locker room. And if Morgan can come out and shoot the ball above 40%, they got a chance here.
And I mean, that's one of those things where shooters shoot, right? But you're right. Myers took a handful of threes there, didn't hit them, and they went away from pounding it inside. And I think if they can get back to that, they're gonna have some success. And the way they played, I hate to see them fold here. I'd like to see Morgan regroup, get back to what was working for them in the first. I'm not sure they're going to have an answer to defending Emma Smith. Maybe trying to defend the post, deny the post, stop the ball from getting in there. I'm not sure if Emma's been face guarded at all this year. I'm not sure how effective that would be because Tri-Valley obviously had some other scorers, but you got to think that Coach 𝗏𝗏𝗃 is definitely going to try to ride that horse and ice this thing in the second half. As Tri-Valley trying to keep pace with Sheridan in the standings to get a piece of this league title. They're 1 game back of Sheridan, and they still have Sheridan to play on Saturday back here at Tri-Valley. So a lot to happen. Great first half. We will take a break on Hazen Services Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do It Centers of Zanesville. We will be back with second half action from Dresden here in just a moment.
High school athletics bring people together, teaching commitment, pride, and teamwork. Those same values drive Hazen Services every day.
Based right here in Muskingum Valley, Hazen Services specializes in utilities, excavation, demolition, directional drilling. No job is too big or too small, commercial or residential.
Hazen Services wishes the best to all area teams this winter.
Play hard and leave it all on the court.
From quick fixes to big projects, the Do It Centers of Zanesville have your back. Tools, hardware, home improvement supplies, and friendly local experts ready to help. Shop 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗍 and Sunrise, your hometown Do It Centers of Zanesville. Coconis Furniture is your destination for quality home furnishings and timeless style. From cozy living room sets to dining and bedroom pieces, they help you make your space feel like home. Visit coconisfurniture.com to browse their selection.
Barker's Tree Service in Perry County is the team you can trust for safe professional tree removal, trimming, and lot clearing. Whether you need routine care or storm cleanup, their experienced crew has you covered.
Painters Plus proudly serves the Zanesville community with reliable interior and exterior painting. Their crew brings professionalism and detail to every job. For estimates, call them at 740-450-7973.
MVHC in Zanesville is dedicated to delivering compassionate, comprehensive health care for individuals of all ages. From primary care to behavioral health and wellness services, they're here to keep our community healthy. Care you can count on, close to home.
Shout out to Sunrise TV. They make rent-to-own easy with TVs, furniture, appliances, and more. No credit checks, same-day delivery, and weekly or monthly payment options. Rent it today, enjoy it tonight.
The Pool House is home to your local experts in pools, spas, and outdoor living, helping you make the most of your backyard. Visit poolhouseplus.com to explore their products and services to dive into great summer fun all year long.
At Zane State College, we're proud to support our community and proud to cheer on tonight's athletes. Whether in the classroom or on the court, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at Zane State, good luck and go team.
Looking for the perfect high school gear? 𝗦𝘗𝗃𝗍𝗀's got you covered with tees, hoodies, crews, hats, and more. Stop in and shop local at 1005 East Drive right here in Zanesville. Your school spirit starts at 𝗦𝘗𝗃.
Keep your home comfortable year-round with 𝗟𝗡�10 Heating and Cooling, a trusted local provider of expert HVAC service, installation, and repairs. Call 𝗟𝗡�10 Heating and Cooling at 740-453-6015 for dependable comfort you can count on.
Lowe's Bargain Barn is your local source for quality furniture, appliances, and more at unbeatable prices. Check out our selection online at 𝗏𝗏sbargainbarn.com. We're not like other stores.
The Orthopedic Associates of Zanesville are your specialists in sports injuries and athletic care. From sprains and fractures to joint pain and injury recovery, their expert team helps athletes get back to performing at their best.
Atkins Remodeling and Construction is your go-to for home renovations, additions, and quality craftsmanship. Whether you're updating a space or building from the ground up, their team delivers dependable results. Call 740-764-3170 to get a quote.
4th and Market is a community-driven hub for health and wellness featuring a membership gym, personal training, yoga, and more. Built on movement, mindset, and connection, this is where Zanesville gets stronger together. Learn more at 4thandmarket.com.
Girls' high school sports are about more than the scoreboard. They create opportunities to lead, compete, and grow. Play free, play fearless, enjoy the game you love, and never underestimate what you're capable of.
Looking for a sharp, classic look? 𝗦𝘁ci's Barbershop delivers clean fades, flat tops, and a variety of classic haircuts, plus relaxing hot towel straight razor shaves. Book your next appointment by calling 740-294-0022.
Your family's drinking water matters, and Hague Quality Water of Zanesville has solutions that make a difference, allowing you to enjoy cleaner, better tasting water. Visit HagueQualityWaterofZanesville.com to learn more.
We're back in Dresden. MVL girls basketball on a Monday night. It's an 11-point lead at the break for Tri-Valley over Morgan. It was a highly competitive first half, but Tri-Valley really changed their tune at the end of that second, as did Morgan, and that's led to this 11-point lead.
Yeah, and as we'll talk about the stats here in a minute, and about halfway, 3 minutes into that second quarter, you know, Tri-Valley started pounding it down on the block to 𝗟𝗏, and Morgan probably, you know, they probably took a little bit too many threes there, and Coach Adams is probably in there getting that all fixed up right now. So
yeah. If they go in, that's a great shot.
Yeah.
You know, and that's tough. It's tough when you're playing so well, and you take an open shot because it's hard to pass up, and then they don't go, and it just turns the other way, especially when Tri-Valley was able to finally get it inside of 𝗟𝗏 and make the difference.
Yeah, and that really improved Tri-Valley shooting stats there, and unofficially there in the first half, Tri-Valley shot 8 of 13 from 2-point field goals for 61%, and 3 for 8 behind the arc for 37%. Only 5 for 11 from the free throw line at 45%. On the switch, on the opposite side of that, Morgan, they were 2 for 10 there from 2-point field goals there in the second quarter. So overall in the first half, they're 5 for 17 at 29%.
Yeah.
And they're They were 2 for 5 in the first, 1 for 5 in the second, so they're 3 for 10 behind the arc at 30%. They're shooting 57% right now from the 75% from the free throw line.
Well, I have to say, too, I mean, we talked about the aggressiveness of Morgan driving, and they are, but what we haven't done is given credit to the Tri-Valley defense and making it hard for Morgan to finish at the rim. I mean, they have not given up uncontested layups. They're playing physical. They're helping, and they're making it tough for Morgan to finish. So fouls are getting called when there's fouls, but when there's not, they're just making it a hard time for Morgan to finish inside. Morgan is trying hard. They are working at it, but Tri-Valley defensively is doing a good job of keeping it out of the rim.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of sliding over, getting help, staying on that midline. And Morgan's doing that well too. Both teams have been successful when they are beating their defender. They're penetrating into the lane. And the only time we're getting fouls called or when we're actually making layups is when that help defender's a little bit late. So both teams doing a good job of driving the basketball.
And I think what's also keeping this game kind of one-dimensional is neither team shoots well. So neither team is – if one team was shooting well, it would change the way you got to defend it. But I don't think either team is really anticipating anyone knocking down a boatload of threes, so they're able to clog the paint and try to play defense that way.
Yeah, and I think a majority of coaches, at least in the MVL, all around our area, Buckeye, LCL, if you're told as a coach, hey, your team's going to shoot 45% tonight, you'd take that, you'd take that. So hopefully for Coach Kaufman, he's hoping his team continues this hot hand here.
Again, we appreciate you watching. If you can, please support our sponsors. They're all listed somewhere in this broadcast. They're in the event, and we have so many great sponsors. And if they wouldn't have stepped up, we wouldn't be doing these live games. And we hope to continue to bring this to you with their support. So continue to support those that support your kids. We'd really appreciate it, and we appreciate you watching. Give this a share if you would. Leave a comment. Whatever it takes, get this out to more people. We'll keep doing these games. We're really excited we've been able to do so many girls games this winter, do some girls basketball live. I don't think that's something that's really happened in this area before.
No.
We've done quite a few.
It's fantastic. I've coached females now for 20 years, softball, basketball, and it's nice to finally see, whether it's us or another company. It is great to see the girls finally getting, I have 4 daughters too. So it's nice to see the girls getting a little bit of playtime here.
Growing the game. And we're trying to spread the love, get different teams involved. We did see Tri-Valley Saturday night when they were at Philo for that 10-point win. Back here again tonight, and then we'll be back again Saturday against Sheridan. Started the third quarter, Davis with it. Morgan trailing by 11. We'll see what adjustments they made at halftime. Miley Williams cut off by Smith. Out to Myers. She drives, cut off. Williams back out to Myers for 3.
Got it.
Nothing but net. She found the stroke again. 30-22. Big shot from Myers for her confidence. The shooters shoot, and she got the green light and buried it. 𝗟𝗡𝗏𝗧 handling it. Out to Maddie Garber. Myers cuts her up, but Garber finds it in with the left hand to finish with the left.
That was a nice drive right there, finishing with that left hand on the spin.
Davis crosses the stripe, picked up by 𝗏𝗏𝗧. Reese. Nice, tries to dump it into Williams, but couldn't quite get there as Maddie Garber broke it up. You could definitely tell Maddie Garber's her coach's kid. She's very heady. She has a good knowledge of the game. Not only is she good physically, but she's understanding what's going on out there. Some kids just go out there and play. She has a good understanding.
And a lot of times, coaches' kids, no matter the sport, if the physical ability is not there as much, the IQ is extremely high.
Oh,
and
really
she's got the talent, too.
There are a lot of players that aren't very smart. They don't understand the game. Right? You can make up for a lack of physical ability with the mental, but she seems to have both going for her, and that certainly helps. Stolen away by 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗘. It's a 2-on-2, 1-on-1 with Augustine. Stops at the block, back out to Garber. Garber gets a screen from 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗃, pops it from 8, no good. Rebound to Reese. Reese gets it back out to Maddie. Wide open top of the key. Reagan LaMonica for three.
Banks
Banks it home.
Banks are open.
The second bank three at the top for the Dogs. And their largest lead at 13. Gianna Myers misses the runner. Rebound to Maddie Garber. Garber up to Reese LaMonica with the finish. The lead's to 15. You know, one thing, and I don't know if this is the case yet, but in the sport of basketball, teams can get fatigued as the games go on.
Yeah.
And those teams that are in better shape sometimes can outlast the other.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's what we're seeing right now, but certainly Tri-Valley has no problem running.
And that was a good take right there. And, you know, from watching the second quarter, it appeared that Morgan came out of it a little bit more tired than Tri-Valley.
You don't really think about that till you see it, and you're like,
Right.
dang, yeah. I mean, they definitely wore them out, and fatigue gives you weak legs, tired legs.
Right.
You can't finish shots, but again,
No.
it's still early. But, you know, that could be something to keep an eye out for.
You know, and if you just watch Emma Smith, Tri-Valley, 14, and number 10 for Morgan, Miley Williams, and just watch them battle it out down there on the block on both sides of the court, it's pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, she's working hard.
Yeah, and then right there, see, they were starting to get really physical. They called the offensive there on Emma Smith.
I don't know, man.
I don't like that call. I
No.
think that was more of a we're going to get this under control now.
I was watching the same thing you were, Shaun.
Yeah.
I was watching her do work, and you just called it out, and she was just backing into it.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know at what point that becomes a foul, but she was trying to gain position.
I think it was more of a they've seen it every possession here, so he's probably just trying to get a little bit of control here so nothing gets crazy.
Yeah. Well, she did drift under the basket. Usually you're not trying to gain position
Yeah.
that deep. Knowlton to LaMonica, drives, brings it back out. Maddie Garber at the top. Tri-Valley leads by 13, under 5 to go in the third. Garber.
Nice take.
Big time take for Garber. What a finish. Tough shot and one.
Maddie Garber, 2-pointer. She's at the line with one.
The senior finishes.
Now on that possession, Emma Smith, Miley Williams, there was no bodies.
No contact.
Yeah, they were not bodying each other up that time.
Well, I guess the call worked then. Cleaned it up a little bit.
At least for one possession.
Maddie Garber, 13 points, game high.
That's hard as a post player because you don't want to take away, and neither of those girls will, but you don't want to take away their will to battle down
Well, you guys
there.
got to make an adjustment. You
Yeah.
gotta make it so it's not a foul, right?
Yep, exactly.
Hold your ground, less pushing and more just being strong.
Yeah. That's my favorite call in basketball there. Three officials stare at each other, no one knows, so they just guess.
That happens sometimes.
Can you tell I was a coach?
Yeah, all right.
We'll just guess.
Well, you
Flip
never
a
got
coin.
tossed, right?
No,
Yeah,
no.
see?
2 technicals in all my years.
Oh, big physical play. Both Williams and Smith were tied up. Did they call a foul or jump ball?
Jump ball.
Okay.
That's
All right. Yeah, right. They should.
See, save 2 girls we've been talking about. I mean, it's as a fan, like I want to see that. You
Well,
know?
it's hard sometimes too when there's so much emotion tied,
Yeah.
and this is not a capacity crowd. Sometimes crowd reactions can impact things.
They're both competitors, and I guarantee you they're the type of kids when the game ends they're going to shake hands.
Right. Maddie Garber, what a finish, but she can't complete it. Rebound to Myers, and she's pulled down by Reagan LaMonica. And again, that was a very physical play, but she pulled her down by the ball. I mean, she had the ball. Williams was tied up, and she just hit the deck. But nice and competitive. That's one thing I don't think kids get enough credit for how often they keep their cool. Parents in the stands lose their minds.
No,
I've really never seen a player go off in a bad way. They're always so composed. I think that says a lot.
Right. Yeah, and I'm sure if you ask any coach, any administrator, it's 99.9% of issues are fans.
Oh, of course.
Parents, fans, community.
I don't think people talk about that enough with kids.
No.
These are highly competitive environments and very physical, and to get up and help the other team up or to not want to swing on a kid even though you just got thrown to the court. I mean,
they're kids. You know, at the end of the day, they're high school kids. Their brain's still 6 to 10 years away from fully maturing.
You're not wrong.
You know,
that's a fact. 16-point lead for the Dogs. Remember, Morgan defeated Tri-Valley by 1 earlier in the season. Garber. Nothing but net for the senior. Just 16. It's a 19-point lead for Tri-Valley, just like that. Williams kicks it out. Shad misses the 3. Rebound to Reese LaMonica. Pass is knocked out of bounds. So Coach Walters, I see him throwing on his jacket, the Sheridan coach. Looks like he's seen enough. What do you think he wrote down on his notepad tonight on the scouting report?
I tell you what, I have a lot of respect for Coach Walters. Talked to him a lot over the last, I guess it would be 6-7 years. I was an assistant for John Glenn a few years back, and then of course through working with him at Storied Rivals, he would probably, he's going to be okay with me saying this, he is textbook nerd, basketball coach nerd in a fantastic way.
Right.
Great with X's and O's.
Yep, loves to break it down and analyze things. But it'll be curious because, you know, Sheridan barely got, I think it was a 3-point win against Tri-Valley the first time. Yeah. Sheridan seems to be trending upward.
Definitely.
With, his team was a little young to start the season. They've gotten better as the year goes on. So I think that should be a pretty solid matchup. Pretty impressed by the way Tri-Valley's playing tonight. It seems like they've also improved throughout the year. They figured things out.
If Tri-Valley plays like this, you know, obviously Tri-Valley's got to win every game leading up to it. You know, they've got to, was it Wednesday night? But I hope for basketball's fans' sake that Tri-Valley plays this well. Sheridan's trending upward. We could have a heck of an MVL game Saturday.
Yeah, it really should. We'll have that one live right here. Garber drives. Oh, cannot finish that time. Rebound to Smith. She misses. Rebound to Garber. She turns around, puts it up, and it goes. Maddie Garber has turned it up a notch in the third. She has 18, a 21-point lead for Tri-Valley as the offense just went cold for the Raiders. After such a great quarter and a half to start the game, they have just struggled to find it. Rebound to Rose. She gets it back. Myers currently leads Morgan with 12 points. Davis tries to get inside.
Nice
Tough
move.
finish for Davis.
That was great defense by Knowlton there, too. That was just a nice offensive finish.
Nice strong. Love when players are strong. Fight through contact to finish. Maddie Garber, she's feeling it.
Yeah.
Oh, the 15-footer stop and pop. She is shooting very well tonight. 20 points for the senior.
I'd say she wants to get a share of this title, MVL title here during her senior year.
Blocked by Garber. She is everywhere. Up ahead to Emma Smith. And the sophomore finishes the bucket. It's a runaway for the Dogs.
Oh, Tri-Valley shot 61% through the first half, and they're currently shooting about 70% here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I love it. High percentage shots, and Garber's hitting the little jumpers, the mid-range jumpers. Murray's going to come in. Abby Pratty comes in, and Susel comes in. Reese LaMonica, Emma Smith, and Knowlton exit the game for the Dogs. Pratty's first minutes tonight on the varsity floor. And she is just a freshman. Claire Murray, another freshman with the ball. Stripped by Rose, but Murray gets it back. 23-point lead for the Dogs. 1:30 to go in the third. Maddie misses that jumper. Rebound to Rose and the Raiders. Rose feeds to Davis. Thought three, drives left hand, stops, then kicks it back out to Myers. Myers gets a pass out to Shad. She drives in, stripped, and taken away by Murray. Murray looking ahead, keeps it herself. Out to Gabby Pratty, top of the key, Garber, Reagan LaMonica. Jump stop, or Euro step, cannot finish. Rebound to the Raiders. Myers trapped in the corner, gets it out to Davis. And a foul from behind on 𝗟𝗏𝗃. They tried to feed it into Miley Williams. So Tri-Valley Division III East District, small district when they realigned to 7 divisions. Was there 5 or 6 teams in that district?
So
Shaun?
there's 5 teams in there, and then the last one standing of the 5 will then go to a district final against a survivor out of the Southeast.
Okay.
I have not looked at this season's. I just know that I know last year they went to the Southeast, and I'm guessing that's what they're doing.
That sounds correct. That's what Coach 𝗏𝗯𝗡 was saying. East,
Yeah.
Southeast. So they'll kind of win their little portion of the East and then face the
Yes.
Southeast.
So you've got Tri-Valley, Zanesville, Dover, New Philly, and Steubenville.
All right.
So Big Red down in Steubenville
Is the team to beat, huh?
Well,
they got 1 loss, I think.
Yeah, I mean, they have everybody back but one girl from a very successful team last year. I think that, you know, I'll be honest with you. I think there's 4 teams, and I'm not taking anything away from Dover, but I think Tri-Valley, New Philly, Steubenville, Zanesville, on any given night, they could beat each other.
Should be a good little tournament then. 21-point lead for the Dogs as we end the 3rd quarter. We're headed to the 4th, and we come back on the Storied Rivals Live. Hazen Services Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do It Centers of Zanesville.
Coconis Furniture is your destination for quality home furnishings and timeless style. From cozy living room sets to dining and bedroom pieces, they help you make your space feel like home. Visit coconisfurniture.com to browse their selection.
Barker's Tree Service in Perry County is the team you can trust for safe professional tree removal, trimming, and lot clearing. Whether you need routine care or storm cleanup, their experienced crew has you covered.
Painters Plus proudly serves the Zanesville community with reliable interior and exterior painting. Their crew brings professionalism and detail to every job. For estimates, call them at 740-450-7973.
MVHC in Zanesville is dedicated to delivering compassionate, comprehensive health care for individuals of all ages. From primary care to behavioral health and wellness services, they're here to keep our community healthy. Care you can count on, close to home.
Welcome back to Dresden. Thanks for joining us on a Monday night. We appreciate it. Hopefully you're warm in the comfort of your home, checking out this game that we could bring to you. 21-point lead for Tri-Valley. Not sure that's able to be overcome here in the 4th quarter for the Raiders. We'll see. We'll see if something happens. But Tri-Valley playing really well, and that's a lot to overcome at any point of the game, let alone the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Tri-Valley's shooting 58% from the field and 50% behind the three-point arc here.
Claire Murray with a nice little dish inside. Back out, pop from Emma Smith. Almost completed one heck of a sequence, but rebound grabbed by Smith. She loses it, ball's on the deck. She gets it back out to Murray. She misses the 3, but timeout called by 𝗏𝗏𝗃. We will take a break, and we will be right back. 49-28, Dogs leading in the 4th.
High school athletics bring people together, teaching commitment, pride, and teamwork. Those same values drive Hazen Services every day.
Based right here in Muskingum Valley, Hazen Services specializes in utilities, excavation, demolition, directional drilling. No job is too big or too small, commercial or residential.
Hazen Services wishes the best to all area teams this winter.
Play hard and leave it all on the court.
We're in the 4th quarter. Something we haven't talked about yet tonight, 𝗦𝘁cie𝗿𝗀, Tri-Valley senior, tore her Achilles this summer in summer basketball, causing her to miss volleyball and basketball. That really hurt both these programs at Tri-Valley. She's a heck of a player, a tall player, athletic, and that injury, she has such a strange injury.
Yeah,
put her out for her senior season.
I actually had one of my daughters, Annika's mother is our daughter's doctor, and shortly after all that happened, and you hate that in any kid to see it, but as a senior, it's gut-wrenching to see that happen.
And I'll give her credit. She hasn't spent a moment on the floor for either volleyball or basketball yet. She's been to everything for both teams.
Yep, says a lot about how she's raised, type of kid she is. And as a volleyball dad, you know, that plays at a very high level. We go to these tournaments, and just to see her not out there being able to take part in that, just feel bad for her.
Yep. Injuries, you never know. You never know when something's going to happen. Suso at the top for Tri-Valley, milking this 21-point lead. Reese LaMonica left-handed, too hard, rebound, no good. Emma Smith put back, no good, no foul called, and the Raiders crashed the glass. 6:35, Miley Williams, and a travel called as she was trying to get it over to Augenstein. We'll be back here live at the Doghouse Saturday afternoon for what should be the MVL Big School Championship game. You know, I mean, it won't lock anything up for sure, but Tri-Valley, it's going to be Tri-Valley's only chance to even the score with Sheridan in the standings. Because Tri-Valley still has to play John Glenn to wrap up the regular season. Knowlton for three, leaves it short. Rebound to the Raiders. But Tri-Valley Sheridan, let's be honest, anyone that's been around MVL girls basketball the last 10 years knows the MVL title runs through Thornville and Dresden. It's these two teams every year, with the exception of a few years where John Glenn had some pretty darn good teams. But even then, the league title still ran through these two programs, and they're going to play for it again on Saturday.
Right. Even the 2 years that John Glenn won district titles back-to-back.
You lost all 4 of those games.
In 5, Sheridan beat us, John Glenn, by a free throw. Faye Stinson nailed a free throw with less than a second left in the regional semi. So, you know, 5 losses to Sheridan, 4 losses to Tri-Valley. That John Glenn team, anywhere from 1 point to 15 points. We just couldn't get over the humps because Dresden, Thornville, you know, that's where it runs through.
They stopped the game for a second to run some time off the clock, it looked like. Maybe it didn't start on time, but you're right. I mean, it's just been – but when you have stability in coaching, good youth programs, you know, you have expectations, that's just the norm. And
well, it's no surprise that, you know, we watched this JV game before here, and, you know, I don't remember what the final score was, but it was a running clock. And it comes down to Coach Walters, Coach Kaufman, been at their respective schools for quite a long time. And when you have that consistency and the expectations are set and the coaches have the support of their administration, there's a lot of things that you can accomplish for the good.
Yep. And they've done a great job, and success has followed. You know, Coach Walters had a state runner-up finish a few years back, and then Coach Kaufman, unfortunately, they made their Final Four in 2020, and they didn't get to play their state semifinal. It was canceled because of COVID. They were outside the arena and got the call from the governor that we are not playing. We are done.
Those girls got off the bus just devastated.
I mean, that is something. That's something they won't forget, that's for sure. They were at the arena waiting to play the next game, and they said, we're done. Shut it down. We're not playing. And that was their Final Four appearance for Coach Kaufman, and they never got a chance. And then Sheridan had that great run to the state to a state runner-up finish.
Yeah.
51-28 Dogs. Davis for three. Why not? It goes. The senior got one.
3 points for number 3, Maya Davis for the Lady Raiders. That's a 3-pointer.
Pratty to the top. Knowlton. Claire Murray. Tri-Valley plays Meadowbrook on the 4th. Morgan's next game will be against Philo on the 4th. Miley Williams has 11. She got the bucket there. But, you know, Philo went into Sheridan a week ago, a game back in the standings, lost that one, then lost to Tri-Valley, so kind of put themselves a little bit out of that race. And now they're going to face what appears to be a very upstart Morgan team, which should be a good game on the 4th as well.
Yeah. You know, Philo's improved this year again. They've gotten a little bit better each year over the last couple seasons. And again, like you said, they went into the Sheridan game and Tri-Valley game, and they were right there. And now Coach Hildy's doing a good job. He'll find a way to get those girls to take that next step, get that next step taken.
They definitely, I mean, they were in championship contention this season, and of course they're still going to try to make some noise in the tournament. So still some time to make more history down there in Duncan Falls.
Yeah. And that's the good thing. This D4 East District.
Nice finish for Williams.
You got 2 teams coming out of that D4 East District, so there's probably 7 or 8 different teams that could end up getting those 2 spots out of the East and D4.
You're right. There's no powerhouse right now.
Yeah.
And Williams makes the free throw. Boys games we still have coming up as well. We have the big Bishop Hartley at Maysville boys game coming up. We are doing we're doing a makeup game with Philo and Sheridan boys, and then we also have Tri-Valley at West Muskingum boys to round out our 16-game live broadcast schedule this winter. But we have been cranking. We did our first game, our live game was December 29th, and we've been cooking ever since. Squeezing all these games in before the end of the season.
It's been quite a while since we've had a winter this bad.
Yeah.
With all the snow.
Yep, you factor in that snowstorm that hit last weekend, and then the temperatures have stayed cold, so we still have a lot of snow on the ground. Garber, another one.
Maddie Garber, that is a 3-pointer.
Big 3 for Garber. Maya Davis able to finish on the other end.
The Lady Raiders, Maya Davis.
We got her for 9. And I'm confused on the points for Garber because we had Garber at 20 on the scoreboard earlier, Shaun, and now it went to 17 and back to 20. So not sure the official number on her.
Yeah, I think she's just now at 20. I think that she may have got credit for one of Ava Knowlton's.
Gotcha. Garber fouled trying to get to the basket.
Tri-Valley at the foul line with 2 shots.
Emma Smith set the check in. Over the years, the Muskingum Valley League has produced some really good girls basketball players individually, and then also some really good teams. Really, the last 25 years, there have been some good ones.
There has been, and from a team standpoint, I'm getting older, so I can never remember years anymore.
Correct,
but
yep.
it's everything runs together. But it's really awesome on the boys and girls side when you always have multiple teams playing in a Sweet 16 somewhere.
Yeah.
That's not only fun for that school's community, but in general for the MVL, that says a lot.
And there have been you're right, there were a couple years where you had 2 or 3 teams, 4 teams in the Sweet 16.
And it was a shame, was that 5 years back now, 4 or 5 seasons ago, you had girls, Sheridan, Tri-Valley, John Glenn, one of them got out. 3 of the 4 teams in the D2 regional were MVL teams.
Yep, and only one can make it out.
Yep, and Sheridan made it out that year.
Attacking the basket still, the Raiders. And I think Morgan, they have a lot to build off of with spurts the way they've played. They definitely had a little trouble defensively. Offensively, they stayed attacking the glass. And I think that's a tribute to the way Tri-Valley defensively played them. But they stayed attacking. They had a good strategy. They're just a little outmanned tonight.
And I like the fact they play hard. They haven't backed down
they really
physically.
Haven't, no.
They play hard. They continue to take it to the hole. And I think that, that's another team that could have a little run here in the tournament.
Yep, they can be dangerous.
Yeah. Even a game like tonight, you improve your shooting percentage by 8 to 12 points, and you got a 6-point ball game right here.
I think Tri-Valley's looking to score right here. They're just taking some time off the clock.
Yeah, what was it last time? Tri-Valley had a 6-point lead with a minute and a half left.
Yeah.
Lost by 1.
Yeah.
Coach Kaufman's not going to allow that to happen again. Up 18 here with 2.5.
Nope. Davis came up, applied some pressure to 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃, and a foul is called.
You're literally fighting with a, like, 6th grader.
That's the 3rd foul on Davis. 4 team fouls against the Raiders. Emma Smith trying to find some space, drives it, and she is hammered by Davis. Williams had her bodied up pretty good, and Davis came in and took a swipe at the ball and picks up the foul.
Tri-Valley at the foul line with 2 shots. Emma Smith.
But you as a post player or someone that's going to be taken to the hole, you really practice contact. And you get used to getting banged around a little.
Yeah, and every coach has different tools to do that.
Yep.
I always like the old handheld tackling dummies.
Yep, the pads, the football pads.
Yep. Like to do that, and pool noodles. I'd cut pool noodles in half.
Those things aren't thick enough.
No, but that's getting the contact on the shoulders and on the wrists when they're shooting, and just to getting used to playing through that contact.
The basketball is, Coach Aaron Hall used to always, when he would talk to the refs, basketball's a non-contact sport.
Yeah.
He's right, but man, there's a lot of contact in basketball. It's like, how much are you going to let them get away with, right?
Yeah.
Called on Emma Smith. And it can be. It can be very hard as an official, but what you let go, where it's evened out, you let someone play through the contact. Like, it's definitely it's become, everything's a judgment call anymore.
Yeah, well, we're living in a world now where we've got high school kids that are starting to specialize or just become tremendous athletes at younger age, even more so than 25 years ago. So the game's a little bit quicker. They're a little bit more physical. These kids are in the weight room now right at puberty. It used to be, we weren't lifting until we were in like 8th, 9th grade 30 years ago. And so just that in general. And let's be honest, officiating is a thankless job.
You're right.
Well,
and a lot of guys are aging out. We need some new, younger officials. Play-in by Davis. Davis has 11, a lot of them coming in this quarter. As Shaun said, Morgan has not quit playing. They're still playing. Bailey Tigner in the game for Tri-Valley, the senior, number 2, her first action tonight. But yeah, if anyone out there would like to register to be official, please do. In all seriousness, please do. We need officials. As again, this cast of officials, these guys specifically, but across the state are retiring. I mean, they've been doing it for 30 years. They want to break.
And I know,
we don't have any replacements.
Some of our local schools are offering an officiating class now, and I know that a lot of at least at the state universities, some of them are offering it now, where if you're a freshman, sophomore, or older in college, you can get a class and you're halfway there.
Yes. Free throw miss, grabbed by Williams. Williams goes up and misses. Pratty going the other way. 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃. Claire Murray saves it for being over and back up to Tigner. Timeout by Coach Kaufman. Full timeout. We will take a break in Dresden. 59-42, Dogs lead. We'll be right back at the Hazen Services Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do It Centers of Zanesville.
Shout out to Sunrise TV. They make rent-to-own easy with TVs, furniture, appliances, and more. No credit checks, same-day delivery, and weekly or monthly payment options. Rent it today, enjoy it tonight.
The Pool House is home to your local experts in pools, spas, and outdoor living, helping you make the most of your backyard. Visit poolhouseplus.com to explore their products and services to dive into great summer fun all year long.
At Zane State College, we're proud to support our community and proud to cheer on tonight's athletes. Whether in the classroom or on the court, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at Zane State, good luck and go team.
Looking for the perfect high school gear? 𝗦𝘗𝗃𝗍𝗀's got you covered with tees, hoodies, crews, hats, and more. Stop in and shop local at 1005 Drive right here in Zanesville. Your school spirit starts at 𝗦𝘗𝗃.
Hats off to our crew that has been working all of these games. Kevon Hickman, Parker Cowden, Jason Cunningham, and Will Ford, although he's absent tonight. You guys have done a great job to get us on the air this season, and a pretty decent-looking broadcast. And always getting better, too. Foul called. Under a minute to play in the game. 17 seconds to go. Or 49 seconds to go. 17-point lead for Tri-Valley.
For Tri-Valley at the foul line.
And again, Tri-Valley will play on Wednesday against Meadowbrook. Morgan plays against Philo at home on Wednesday. Couple subs checking in. Looks like we have Durfee and Barry coming in. 𝗦𝘗𝗃𝗹𝘀 and Claire Murray coming out for the Dogs. You know, at first when the MVL split into big school and small school, I didn't love it because I'm not a everyone gets a ribbon type of guy. But I will say I think it's given a lot of, it's rejuvenated some teams, some programs, and it's got some of these big schools off the small school schedule that were lopsided games, and I do think ultimately it turned out to be a pretty good split to get people excited again about competing.
Yeah, and I agree with that. I didn't like it at first. It's growing on me. I wish we had 2 more teams. I wish we had a little bit bigger of a league. I know geography determines some of that, but you know, it's one of those things that Coach Kaufman's not messing around. He wants to work on some stuff here.
Yeah, Coach Kaufman going to call a timeout as he has the younger girls in there. We will keep it right here for a moment. Again, Tri-Valley versus Sheridan on Saturday here at Tri-Valley. Sheridan leads the standings by one game in the loss column. They have 2. Tri-Valley with 3. You know, Tri-Valley's losses are West Muskingum here. West Muskingum on their way to winning a 3-peat small school championship. They've had a heck of a season. They lost to Morgan and then they lost to Sheridan. And their worst loss really was the West Muskingum game. West Muskingum played really well that night here in Dresden and ran out of here with a win. Outside of that, Tri-Valley's been competitive in those games they've lost.
Yeah, and it was one of those things. West Muskingum shot lights out that evening, which was, you know, it's going to happen sometimes. But what I like is, you know, you're up 16 points here. You've got some of your younger girls in. You know, if you want to make a successful tournament run, it's probably going to take 8 to 11 girls to make that happen. Calls a timeout, draw something up, take care of the ball here.
Prouty with it, back to Barry. 23 seconds into Durfee, and a foul is called. You're right, Coach Kaufman is not afraid to coach all the time.
Right.
You know, I'm not to games that early usually, but I was kind of shocked to come in on a game day, and they were doing a walkthrough for at least 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Going over stuff. But trying to take advantage of every minute they got with this team to try to get ready for these upcoming games.
And I'm sure each school is different, but I imagine a majority of our local schools lost at least 2 practices.
You're right with that weather.
At least 2. Some admins, you know, you may have been forced to miss 3 or 4, depending on where you're at. So
Ava Neal also in the game for Tri-Valley as Durfee gets in the scorebook with a free throw. Miley Williams inside around Barry for the bucket.
Miley Williams.
She has 18, team high for Williams, and a foul is called on 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
That's her 5th.
Augustine fouls out of the game. Coming in is Jillian Klaus, excuse me.
2 shots. Carrington Berry.
Carrington Berry at the line, trying to get in the scorebook as well. As Durfee just hit her free throw. And short. Special shout out to all of our sponsors all season long. Couldn't do it without their support. Literally, we would not be doing these games if they didn't step to the table and say, yes, let's do it. Myers with a deep NBA three, missed, rebound, and put back at the buzzer, beats the buzzer. That one counts for Madeline Shad. But that's the final score, 62-49. Tri-Valley pulls this one out, and they are victorious. Leading the way was Maddie Garber. We'll take a break here at Hazen Services. Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do It Centers of Zanesville. And we will be back to talk to a couple of the Lady Dawgs about this big win. Tri-Valley wins 62-49.
High school athletics bring people together, teaching commitment, pride, and teamwork. Those same values drive Hazen Services every day.
Based right here in Muskingum Valley, Hazen Services specializes in utilities, excavation, demolition, and directional drilling. No job is too big or too small, commercial or residential.
Hazen Services wishes the best to all area teams this winter.
Play hard and leave it all on the court.
From quick fixes to big projects, the Do It Centers of Zanesville have your back. Tools, hardware, home improvement supplies, and friendly local experts ready to help. Shop Maysville and Sunrise, your hometown Do It Centers of Zanesville.
Shout out to Sunrise TV. They make rent-to-own easy with TVs, furniture, appliances, and more. No credit checks, same-day delivery, and weekly or monthly payment options. Rent it today, enjoy it tonight.
The Pool House is home to your local experts in pools, spas, and outdoor living, helping you make the most of your backyard. Visit poolhouseplus.com to explore their products and services to dive into great summer fun all year long.
At Zane State College, we're proud to support our community and proud to cheer on tonight's athletes. Whether in the classroom or on the court, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at Zane State, good luck and go team.
Looking for the perfect high school gear? 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗍's got you covered with tees, hoodies, crews, hats, and more. Stop in and shop local at 1005 Drive right here in Zanesville. Your school spirit starts at 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗍.
4th and Market is a community-driven hub for health and wellness featuring a membership gym, personal training, yoga, and more. Built on movement, mindset, and connection, this is where Zanesville gets stronger together. Learn more at 4thandmarket.com.
Girls' high school sports are about more than the scoreboard. They create opportunities to lead, compete, and grow. Play free, play fearless, enjoy the game you love, and never underestimate what you're capable of.
Looking for a sharp, classic look? 𝗦𝘁ci's Barbershop delivers clean fades, flat tops, and a variety of classic haircuts, plus relaxing hot towel straight razor shaves. Book your next appointment by calling 740-294-0022.
Your family's drinking water matters, and Hague Quality Water of Zanesville has solutions that make a difference, allowing you to enjoy cleaner, better tasting water. Visit HagueQualityWaterofZanesville.com to learn more.
Coconis Furniture is your destination for quality home furnishings and timeless style. From cozy living room sets to dining and bedroom pieces, they help you make your space feel like home. Visit CoconisFurniture.com to browse their selection.
Barker's Tree Service in Perry County is the team you can trust for safe professional tree removal, trimming, and lot clearing. Whether you need routine care or storm cleanup, their experienced crew has you covered.
Painters Plus proudly serves the Zanesville community with reliable interior and exterior painting. Their crew brings professionalism and detail to every job. For estimates, call them at 740-450-7973.
MVHC in Zanesville is dedicated to delivering compassionate, comprehensive health care for individuals of all ages. From primary care to behavioral health and wellness services, they're here to keep our community healthy. Care you can count on, close to home.
Keep your home comfortable year-round with 𝗟𝗡𝗙 Heating and Cooling, a trusted local provider of expert HVAC service, installation, and repairs. Call 𝗟𝗡𝗙 Heating and Cooling at 740-453-6015 for dependable comfort you can count on.
Lowe's Bargain Barn is your local source for quality furniture, appliances, and more at unbeatable prices. Check out our
Coconis Furniture is your
Shout out to Sunrise TV.
High school